everybody, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good crafternoon. I know I am. I'm Heavenly Hedgehog, and this is a stream where we just hang out and work on stuff. If you've got something you're working on, please do tell me. I want to hear about it. Now let me see. I forgot to angle this properly. There we go. Easy peasy. Alright, so the Pakko hoodie is looking pretty amazing, if I do say so myself. It's not that it's minor issues, but it is the first time I've made the, fleece coat like that. But today, we are going to be working on the horns. So we'll just go right back here, basically like that. I've got a little hollow space right there so that it'll fit the curvature of my skull and hopefully sit pretty evenly. And if you can't tell, we got music today. I got music. Let me know if it's too loud, because I have it turned all the way down, or, pretty low, but I don't know if it's too loud or not. But yes, that's by No Copyright Sounds. You can find them here on Twitch. Yeah. So I discovered them thanks to the San Francisco Twitch meetup. They are very helpful. If you're a Bay Area streamer or aspiring streamer, please join us. There's a Discord and everything. And I'm sure that if you're not in the Bay Area, there's probably one local to you as well. Well, I know on Saturday we did have people coming from Nevada, I think Arizona, and Oregon as well. So, I got a lot of people. Alright, so I got a ton of these little, basically scales, different size scales, cut out of felt. And I have a hot glue gun, which I need to start heating up. And hot glue. Light strip, apparently. There we go. Put that over there for the moment. Figure out where this went. Now, which one works? That is the question. I think this one works. Because one of these sides doesn't work, and I don't know which one it is. Trying to get it so the cord does not drag the hot glue down onto the floor, because I don't want glue on my carpet. So in general, I do have a plan. And that plan is to hot glue the shit out of all this felt and put it on these horns. I've got a bunch of different sizes. I got itty bitty. And I've got ginormous. So we're going to start off with itty bitty. Now what I might do is just pin a whole bunch of stuff on and then start gluing. I'm kind of winging this a little bit. Yeah, aren't these cool? So one mistake that we're not going to make again, which I didn't know that we didn't need to do, is we angled in all of our cuts because I wasn't sure how well everything would fit together with a horn, because I've never made one. I watched Evil Ted Smith's video on how to make horns, and that's kind of what we did here, but I've never put one together before. So now we know for the future, don't angle your cuts, or at least don't angle them as much as we did. You live and you learn, right? And it's not going to be a big deal because I am going to be coating the whole thing in felt. What else? This is just basic EVA foam. You can see the texture in there. This is a floor mat. You can get it at any hardware store. It's 1/4 inch, not too thick. I was thinking about going thinner, but I think this was the right one. It's going to hold its shape really nicely. It's going to stand up to any abuse that it finds itself under. And it feels really sturdy to me. Pretty confident about this. Right. So I got pins. I'm not going to knock that over. I am not. So what I need to do is just coat the entirety of the point. Just cover it up entirely. Now luckily I do have a center seam, so I can start this off lined up in the middle. Not that it really matters, but I want things to look fairly symmetrical. I'm just going to get the little ones all lined up first. And so this one, they are going to be overlapping quite a bit because I need full coverage here. Actually, first let me divvy these up. I need to make sure that I don't use them all on one horn and then not have any for the other because I'm out of felt. And of course, I have an odd number. But not to fret, I suspected this might happen, so I got some extra scraps for the itty bitty ones. Today's been up to a bunch of ups and downs. Got some really good puppy cuddles in this morning. But then found out that I have to pay $600 for some fixes on my car, so woo. But that's just how things go. Car needs to get fixed, right? Okay, now which pile am I using here? 5 over here. I got 5 over here. Alright. So these are going over there, so I don't use them. And then I've got these over here. And again, I've got an idea for what I'm doing. I've just never done this before. Okay. So I think we're going to use 3 to start. And then I may need to cut out a couple more little ones, but then we'll kind of fill things in a little bit more with the littles, and then likely move right up to the next size. And I need to make sure that the point is completely covered. I am going to be sad later on if I finish it all up and everything looks amazing, and then I turn it around and I can see foam. This should coat it pretty nicely. Another thing that I could have done is perhaps paint this first, or cover it completely in a layer of fabric and then started putting the scales on. But I chose to just go for the scales, so gonna make it work. How's it sound?
I don't know.
Alright. Push that in there.
Did you say you have beacon from?
Is it too quiet?
Yeah, there it needs to get up.
Okay.
Oh.
I turned it up now. Give it a few seconds. You hear me now?
Yeah, a little bit.
You want me to turn it up more?
Hold on.
It is a little quiet at the moment in general. More?
that's probably good.
Okay. Thank you. It's my first time having music. I don't know what to do about it. Alright. So there we go. First scales pinned into place. And then these little ones, more of these little ones will block off right there. And we're just gonna keep going. Hopefully, I have enough. I'm gonna try to be a little bit sparing with how I'm putting these down. Alright, let's get these pinned on the next one. And then, when I'm done with that, it looks like the hot glue is starting to drip. So we should be ready to start gluing as soon as I'm done pinning these. Now my personal goal today is to not burn myself. Let me add on too badly. Because I am going to burn myself, I always do. I would swear I've got a talent for accidentally burning myself. Just there. Then one there. It's fighting back. Now, I'm not entirely sure which horn is the left horn and which horn is the right horn yet. I'll get them all finished and then figure it out. Oh, goodness. There we go. Yeah, that'll do fine. That will do just fine. There we go. Alright. It has occurred to me I should probably take a minute and divvy up as many of these as I can. So it looks like I'll probably get one round of size. I'll move up to this one. Somehow I'm ending up with odd numbers of all of them. This size. Yeah, but everything each is there. And then these are meant to be for a detail in the front, but I'm just going to put these aside right now and see if I need to adjust my thinking for those. Hopefully this will be enough to cover the horns. I really hope so. I'm really bad at estimating, so I don't know. Okay. Hot glue. First, I'm going to get everything I don't want glued right now out of the way. Because in my experience, I have a little bit of a spaz. So, if I can accidentally glue it, I'm gonna accidentally glue it. I'm liking heavy music. Alright. There we go, and I'm not forcing it down too much because I don't want to get the pointy seams showing through. Also, I don't want the heat from the glue to come through and burn myself. Alright, and just pick off the stringies. Ah, there we go. Hair in my lipstick. And I do have a whole bag of spares right here. This is just all-purpose, high and low temperature hot glue, because I don't know if this is a high temperature or low temperature hot glue gun. I've had it for a very long time. I think since middle school. All right. And luckily, both foam and felt are amazing with hot glue, so those are going to stay. So I'm just getting the bases of all the scales first, and once I have those in place, then I will glue the rest of the scale down one by one. I'm attempting to be methodical about this. But I also really want to finish it because I want to wear it on stream for gigantic cosplay tonight. I had really hoped that I would have it done in time for my hedgehog hangout on Friday, but I just couldn't manage it. I mean, I could have. My puppies were so sad. He needed cuddles and attention. Poor little Shanks was sulking in his crate because he felt so ignored. Alright. And yes, you're gonna get these stringies. It's just part of hot glue. Here we go. Alright, so now I can pull out these pins. Put them back in the pin box and nowhere else so they don't end up on the floor where critters can get them and feet can find them. Yeah, see? They're stuck now. Music's got a good beat. It makes you work faster. Alright. So, I can peel these away like little flower petals. And I'm just going to apply glue right inside here. And then push it down like that. And I'm not tugging too hard because it's hot glue. There is always a chance that it could come off, but it's likely not going to. And I'm just putting down a thin layer of hot glue because I don't want it to bulk up. Oh, whoops, I put the wrong one down next. Oh well. I'll just make sure to make the same mistake on the other one. And you can see that when that last one goes down, you're not going to be able to see the tip of the foam at all. String these off. Now, I want to do the same thing on the other horn because I'm a little bit picky like that. Let's put this one down first. Yeah, you don't need a lot of glue. And then next is this one. But yeah, if I put down too much hot glue, there's a chance it'll squirt out the sides, or create unsightly lumps where I do not want them. Strings everywhere. Hi there! Ugh, I'm trying to read. I'm sorry. I'm nearly blind. Hi, Garth! We met at the Twitch meetup. Yeah, I am working on horns. I'm so excited you stopped by. Oh my goodness. I'm happy whenever anyone stops by, but I'm so excited because we actually met. So yeah, I've got a whole pile of felt scales here. And I'm coating these horns with felt. And then I'm going to be applying them to my Pakko hoodie. As you can see, Pakko's still not done. He doesn't have eyes yet. Where'd the eyes go? The eyes go right there. I've got buttons for the eyes and you can put those on. And I do still need to sew down the lining. But I did get the zipper tacked down right there, and it's looking much better. I'm much happier with it. Ugh, there we go. In. Back in the bag with you, Pakko. I scratched the bag. How are you doing this afternoon, Garth? I think it's going to be awesome, too. I'm a bit biased, though. Alright, put this last skill down here, and then it's time to put on round number 2. Have you ever done cosplay, Garth? Hello there, how are you doing this afternoon? Oh, I got lots of stringies to pick off this one. Whoops. And a cat hair. There we go. There you go. Once again, can't see the end of that foam horn. So, success. Alright, so, more scales. Nope. And if, like I said, if I do need more, I do have a few little scraps so I can make more of the tiny scales. Hopefully I won't need to. But I absolutely cannot make any more big scales. I'm all out. There we go. So I'm just going to be overlapping it like that. I really hope they're going to. I'm not sure how well it'll turn out in certain lighting, but I'm really pleased with this decision to do the scales because I think it's going to make them look very interesting. Hello there! How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good crafternoon. So one problem that will always exist with hot glue is stringies. It's always going to happen. Just pick them off as you go. They do get stretchy. Thank you, Big Gank Theory. I appreciate the vote of confidence. And I will keep streaming. It's been good for me. I've really been enjoying streaming. I was hesitant to start because I am shy. I may not always seem it because I'm attempting to put on a good front for you guys, but I have a hard time with social situations, and this has helped me a lot with my self-confidence. I've still got a long ways to go, but baby steps, right? If anyone has any questions about what I'm working on, cosplay in general, life in general, ask away. I'm happy to talk with you. And the more you talk, seriously, the happier I am. There we go. I had to flip it over because there's a little bit of Sharpie on that one. Because, as usual, I just traced everything out with Sharpies. There we go. That's the next layer of scales right there. And then after that, we're going to move up to the bigger scales. Just like that. I'm really hoping this is going to work out. I don't know that I have enough felt for 6 more tiny scales. No, I think I would only have enough for maybe 4. Let's see. If I squeeze, maybe it'll go. Oh, work. Always getting in the way of stuff. Round that out a bit more. Alright. Yeah, I don't think I can squeeze out enough scales to cover this anymore. I think I'm just gonna have to make do. Well, let's see. I'll get these down. And then I'll see what I can do. Oh, one more scrap. That could be one more scale. Let's see. I'll pin these down. That goes there. goes there. Okay, so I can probably move this one over a little more. This is a key step, as far as I'm managing to figure it out. Because this determines how the rest of the scales are going to lie. So that'll go there. There. And then one down there. Like an artichoke. Let's see. This here. And then this here. Like I said at the beginning, I'm not entirely sure if I have enough scales to cover everything. Because the inability to estimate anything is one of my many useless superpowers. So as you can see, having an uneven number of that size of scale has been a little bit detrimental to what I'm doing. How many do I have here for the next size up? Yeah, it's next size up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So one thing I could do is cut one of these down. And I think I may do that. And that will go there. And then it'll be time for the next layer. Let's see how this goes. I think I may just pin the entire thing on. And see if it works. Okay. So there we go. Next size up. There. I should start here. There we go. I don't want to get to the end and find out I just don't have enough scales. That is a fear that I'm currently experiencing right this moment. There we go. A little bit. Alright, might be better if I just raise this scale because I got a little bit of foam showing through. I will not stand for that. Foam showing through will not be tolerated. It's got to go right there. Okay. Oh, I was so excited today. I found out that Netflix has season 3 of Miss Fisher's Murder Mysteries. So excited, you guys. Alright, goes there. And a little stretching, which should cover. I like Miss Fisher's Murder Mysteries. It's really formulaic. I watched the first episode of the new season and immediately picked out who the murderer was going to be, because it's never really a surprise. But I just like it. It's a fun show. There we go. If you guys don't know what Miss Fisher's Murder Mysteries are, it's, I believe, an Australian show, because it takes place in Australia, about a lady detective. It's a period piece, so I think it's set in the 20s or 30s. I don't remember which. I always get them mixed up. And she solves murder mysteries. Alright, alright. We're getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. Pinning a few of the flats down, because as the scales get bigger, it's harder to keep them flat. Alright. There's our purple artichoke so far. Or like an asparagus top. Any of those things. It looks like those. So this may need to go in right here. So that may need to go in right there to cover that up. So I'm going to start off with the larger ones up here. And I don't need to worry so much about this little chunk right there, because that's what this is meant to cover. So I think I may have enough. Go. Ah. You have a really long name, Magic Orbiter. Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're having a good Crafternoon. This made my afternoon, by the way. Thank you. Thank you so much. Go. And I am being very careful with the placement of these scales. Like 1/8 of an inch down and there's foam showing. I'm not being overly generous with my placement here. Guys, we might be okay. So that means 2 more here. One right there. Cover that up. I think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna work! A lot of what I do is, oh, this is totally gonna work. This is totally gonna work. Halfway through, oh, this might not work. Keep going. Oh, this might not work. And then, it might work! That's where I'm at now. It might work. Alright, this goes here. By the way, do you know that foam or felt is very moldable? I mean, they used to make hats and stuff with it after all. And I know that you can wet mold it just like you can leather. I have not tried it myself, but I know that you can do it. So if you want to make a hat, or say you wanted to cover something like this, but you wanted as few seams as possible, you could do it. With a lot of patience and pinning and drying time. And I know there's tutorials for how to wet mold felt. Alright, so these little bits will get tucked in here. I think I have enough. Let's see if I do one there. What? There we go. Let's see. That. Bring that down. I don't think I care for this song. It's very scratchy. Let's see. Let's stay right there. Go. And then of course as soon as I get this all on, I'm gonna have to take it all off so I can start gluing again. Ow, I just stabbed myself. Let's do that one there. Then I'm going to have to move one of these scales up a bit. This middle one. I can do this. That right there. There. And then bring that up more. That goes right there. Okay, I think we're good. I think we are good. Ta-da! And this will all just get tucked in right there. I may need to put a little scrap of felt underneath right there. And then if I need to, I can just use that to cover up the front. Even though, like I said, the front isn't going to be seen because basically these big ones are going to get arranged kind of like that, but a little different. Not quite like that. There we go. Arranged about like that. And then this goes in front. And yes, I am going to have to cut certain things down to size. And then that gets put right on the front there. Yeah, may have been a bit too enthusiastic with the size on those. So I'm going to hold off for right now. But what I may end up doing is cutting some of these down to this size so that they'll stick out the side like that and look a little bit less enormous. Thank you for the follow, Nacho Cheese. Hope you're having a good crafternoon. Jacob, thank you for the host again. How are you doing this afternoon? So excited. So excited. I feel so popular today. Alright. Put all of that over there. All of that over there for later. I'm not dealing with that right now. What I am dealing with is all of that. Doesn't it? It's gonna look cool. It's gonna look so cool. Alright, now the tricky part is gonna be getting back in here and doing all the gluing. I think I just need to take it all off and then try again. Oh, that's right, you got rehearsal. Your show's coming up. I hope your rehearsals are going well. Very exciting, Jacob. Very exciting. There we go. So I'm just going to take everything off, and then hopefully I'll be able to lay it all out again properly when I get back down to this point. Alright, hi there, Big. How are you doing this afternoon? You working on anything cool? Aww. But just think about how amazing it will be when you do your show, and you have to tell us all about it on stream. You will, you will. Are you going to be back in time for Gigantic Cosplay tonight? The one's here. I can't tell you guys how excited I am that I actually do have enough felt to do what I want to do. So excited. Oh, you're about to go to sleep? Sleep is good. I like sleeping. Of course, I'm the kind of person who needs to get like 9 hours of sleep a day in order to function completely properly. And of course, I never do get that much because I'm an adult. Well, after your show, you'll have to join us again, Jacob. I understand you've got your priorities straight. I get it, I get it. Now, hopefully, tonight we'll be finishing up the pattern for Beckett's guns. Okay, back to this point. Let's make sure that I'm covering this up properly. I Like I said, I am kind of stretching things down so that I'm just barely covering all of the gaps because I don't have enough felt to have a ton of scales overlapping really close. Alright. Hyperlight Drifter. What's that? I haven't heard of it. And I'm looking forward to Epistory coming out on the 30th. It's such a pretty game. Oh, jeez, you should get some sleep. And hello. Oh my goodness, you're in Sweden. I always think it's amazing when I get people watching from Europe and the UK. It's so cool. The age we live in. It's amazing. Alright, goes over there. Get these pinned down. Oh, you haven't played any Gigantic either? Yeah. I know the new patch just went live today. Thank you for the follow, Big. I hope that you get some sleep tonight. Okay? That's what I hope, and I hope to see you again in my chat soon. Soon. But I'm so pleased you stopped by even though it's so late over there. Well, I guess 10 o'clock isn't that late. I usually go to bed at 1, but I don't typically have to get up at 4:30 in the morning, so. Alright, I will have to check that out. You've been waiting since 2013? Good night, Big!
What you waiting for?
It was Hyperlight Drifter. That's the link he posted. I'll have to check that out later. Ow!
You just stabbed
I told you I would burn myself.
Nah.
Now I've got a glob of hot glue stuck to my finger. This is why you don't put your scissors by the hot part of your hot glue gun. For future reference. Ow. There's a glob of glue stuck to my finger. Ow. Still not as bad as the time I burnt myself on the oven. Got a scar here from when that happened. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, I'm very good at accidentally burning myself whenever presented with the opportunity. Alright. Turn that a little more. Jacob, how's your Leafman armor coming? I know that I've been streaming, but I haven't had much of a chance to watch anything lately. I haven't been able to check out your progress. Although you haven't been streaming too, so I guess I didn't have the opportunity to check out your progress. But I'll still say it's my fault. Let's go. Alright. Round 2 of scales is now officially pinned and ready for glue. And of course I put the pins too well. Alright. Picking up the glue from the proper side. Back armor is almost done. Well, once your show is over, you'll be able to craft all you want, I'm sure. There we go. Oops, there we are. There we go. Strings. Alright, let's get this one. those tacked down now. Well, those cool. I'll get to the other one. Oh, what convention are you going to in May? Strings. All right. There we go. Ooh, Comic-Con Des Moines. Very cool. I know that they just had a there was just a Bay Area Comic-Con. But I didn't hear about it until 2 weeks ago, so I didn't have anything to prepare for it, and I had work anyway. Have you been to that Comic-Con before? I know they're not all enormous like San Diego Comic-Con is. Where did this come from? I think I did need to cut out. Okay, this must have been the one that I had on the front. Okay, that was my leftover one. Alright, your first time. Oh, exciting. I hope that it's a lot of fun. You know, the first time going to a specific convention, you never really know what to expect. But I hope it's amazing. Alright. So hold off. I'm not going to cut anything out until I figure out what it is that I'm cutting. Oh, my nose is itchy. Itchy nose. Oh, fun! Got a whole nerdy cast. Yeah. By the way, what are you putting on your plate with? Is it a local community group or is it your school? I was just curious. Getting ahead of myself. I need to glue down the rest of the scale bits. No, not just that. Going to a specific convention for the first time is exciting. Because they're all different, you know, big, small, whether the focus is anime or games. They're all different. So that's what I was getting at. Oh, community group. Very cool, very cool. Have you performed at them before? Let's go in the paint space. I know it's called Cabaret, I remember. I remember he's really bad, but I remember that. Yeah, for anyone who's interested, go check out Jacob. He does some cool stuff too, including acting. But have you done anything else with them, or is Cabaret your first time performing with this group? I just want to know how you get into stuff like that. I mean, I'm too shy to do that, but I'm always curious. First play in 5 years. Oh, exciting. Well, I hope that your play is a rousing success. and that you go on to do a lot more with this group. If I lived near you, I would totally go watch. Okay? I would. I mean it. Alright. That round down. Oh my nose itches! There. Alright, bye Jacob. Good luck with your rehearsal. I am really glad that I took the time to pin all the scales out. Because otherwise, I might have put things too close and then gotten to the end and just not had enough to cover it, you know? I would have been so sad. So sad, you guys. And if anybody's working on something, please tell me. I want to hear about it. I know we had someone in a couple weeks ago who was working on real metal Viking swords. And that was spectacular. I know Two Bears is always working on some cool stuff. I believe he was making, he made power armor from Fallout, and he was working on, oh, Bioshock 2, the diving suit. I don't know if he streams, but I know that he posts stuff on, Instagram. He is ridiculously fast, by the way. Ridiculously fast. I think he typically doesn't spend more than 2 weeks on a project. It's just insane to me. But then I'm slow. Strings. Alright. Deep breath, and then for the next layer. How many do I have here? I've got 2, 4, 6. Here I've got 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's count out the rest of these. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 7. What am I missing? 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, and 8. Okay, we're good. Everything's fine. Alright, so I need to cut out 2 more. I need to turn these into these. I am excited to see what Timber is going to be doing on Gigantic Cosplay tonight. because I know that she found the wig she was looking for Beckett, and she had ideas, very ambitious ideas. So I want to see how she goes about turning that crazy wig into a reality. Because Beckett's got like cylinders of hair that all come up like that. It's not hair, it's hair. So I'm looking forward to seeing what she does with it. There we go. Alright. 2 smaller scales. So now I've got 6 of these and 6 of these. Okay. That goes there. This comes over here. Deep breaths. Just did something I can't undo. Hopefully I did it right. And there is a reason that I'm going back and repinning everything and not just heading straight to the blue. I need to make sure this all gets laid out properly, otherwise I'm going to have gaps, or I'm not going to have full coverage. Go. I'm so excited to play Epistory. It comes out next week. Although unfortunately I'm not going to get to play it until the week after. But it's for a good reason. My brother's getting married next weekend. And then I'll get to play it. Hopefully I'll have finished Valiant Hearts by then. I'm not sure how long the game is. And I swear, if they killed the dog in that game, I'm just like, done. Go. My hair is really aiming for my lipstick today. I'm so glad I have music. I don't feel quite so pressed to fill the silence with rambling. It's not stopping me talking, clearly. But it is helping me keep a little bit calmer. That's nice. Go. Here. Much Sharpie on that side. It's hard to see the black Sharpie and the dark purple felt, but I saw it. I swear I did. Alright. There we go. Got that next layer pinned down. this is going to work. There is no other option for this. It's just going to work. There we go. That one's got a little pointy. There we go. Don't know that I care for this song either. But you get what you get when you don't pick the playlist yourself, right? Right. So I did discover that an issue I was having with my recordings, basically I was, like the last couple of weeks, my recordings, my audio was off. It was making me really sad. And then I realized, I think yesterday or the night before, that my main hard drive was full. And last night's recording seems to have worked out just fine. I didn't notice any problems with it. So I think that was the issue. I didn't realize how much space my recordings were taking up. I think I should start to sift through those and either edit them or throw them away, huh? Yes, I'm wondering if maybe that same issue was causing the stream lag I was having with Guild Wars 2. Because I know it was working fine on my computer. I wasn't experiencing any lag. And then looking at XSplit wasn't experiencing any lag. But on stream, it was just like, oh, it was so choppy. So I think there is a chance that my overly full hard drive had something to do with that as well. So I might need to stream Guild Wars 2 again and find out for sure if that was the problem or if I just don't have the processing capability to stream Guild Wars. So I'd like to stream it. It's a very fun game. There we go. There we are. There we go. So far, this is all laying out very nicely. I'm quite pleased. Guys, we're getting so close to the next season of Game of Thrones. We're getting so close. I'm really looking forward to it, personally, because we are going to be getting into uncharted territory. We don't know what's going to happen from here on. And I am dying to find out. There we go. Like purple artichoke asparagus tip horn. Alright. moving the pins up because I didn't pin them quite right for glue. All right. You know the drill by now. Seriously though, hair. Not my face. I like this song because I feel like I could sing to it. I don't know the words, but I feel like if I knew them, I could sing to it. I like music I can sing to. You see how gross this looks? It's like all covered. You can't see it at all. It's all covered in glue, this whole thing. Okay, well that cools. Glue in this one. By the way, for anyone who's interested, Gigantic did release an update today. I believe it was a mini update. I have not read the official patch notes yet, so I don't know everything that they changed. I just remember when they announced the update that they were making some changes to matchmaking. So that you get matched with players who are more appropriate to your skill level. And then a few changes to fortune cards to prevent players from drawing out matches just to fill up their cards. A couple of balance changes, so some alterations to a few of the heroes' skills, and a few more changes for new players to make it easier to get into the game and easier to learn. Get some saxophone now. Seriously, glue. Oh, looks like I'm nearly out of that glue stick. These took me this long. I could say I've only been doing little things, so. If anybody has any questions about what I'm working on, or cosplay in general, or anything else, please feel free to ask. Don't make me start playing the favorites game again. little stringies everywhere. But they come off easy enough. And one more. And then we're back to the other horn. You may have noticed that I stopped trying to be symmetrical with all this because I forgot. Oh well, not a big deal. Let's pull these out. I think these are going to look pretty cool. Pin in my lap. Pin. It's like I'm peeling wood, man. Such a pretty flower. Alright. So I'm going to be gluing down the higher ones first, and then the lower ones next, because I want those to be on top because they're farther down the horn. Putting it down very carefully. Make sure I get everything covered. Just like that. And again, I'm doing really thin layers of the hot glue, because I don't want it to lump through the felt. It's not like it's going to bleed through the felt. The hot glue doesn't do that, but I don't want it to make lumps. Or to squeeze out the side. That would be even worse. I am really excited to get to work on Beckett's pistols again this week. We took a break from Gigantic Cosplay last week. I am ready to get back into it. I am determined to finish that pattern. Okay. Alright, now for the next layer. Hi, Razor Gamer. I don't believe I have donates so it's set up, but thank you for the thought. I won't give up. I won't. I am planning to put up a donate button soon. If you would like to support the stream, help me afford cosplay supplies and games for Cosplay Hunt and Let's Play. But, not quite yet. I'm working up to it. I think I've got a cat hair stuck in here. All done. And I use these scissors because these are my fabric scissors. These are only for fabric. I do not have a PayPal right now. I need to get one. But you made me smile, Razor. Thank you. There we go. You see, it's like spider webs. It gets everywhere and it sticks to everything. Hi, Lizard King. How are you doing this afternoon? There. We're getting somewhere. I don't want that to roll into the hot glue gun. I'll be sad. Alright. Pull these pins out. Now we do the same thing all over again. But I am pleased with how this is looking. I'm glad that I chose this route. You may have noticed I've got my scales are all rounded. That's to help bring in... Basically, Pakko's round. That's what he is. So, pointy scales would not have worked. In my opinion. I know that he's got his details on his front are pointy, but the rest of him's all round. This is a horn. I am going to be attaching it to, assuming I can get it back out of the bag, my Pakko hoodie. This is going to stick off the back like that. And it's going to look like the character Pakko from the game Gigantic. You can check them out at gogigantic.com. They're currently in closed beta, but I do have keys available if you want to try it out. You do need Windows 10 or an Xbox One to play. But it is cross-platform, so one account works for both. But yeah. What? All my stringies stuck to it. So yeah, making 2 horns, covering them with felt. These are made out of EVA foam. They're just the floor mats you can get at Home Depot or Orchard or wherever. Floor mats. Thank you, Lizard King. I think it's looking pretty cool. 11 o'clock. You going to bed soon? Of course, I never go to bed until well, I say midnight, but 1:30 anyway. I know we had Big in here earlier, who I believe it was 10 o'clock for him, and he had to wake up at 4:30. Alright, so once more, I'm doing the higher ones first, and then the lower ones second. So they all lay down properly. and smooth. Alright, bye Razor Gamer. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you have a great stream of your own. Alright, that's a lower one. This is a higher one. My problem is that I do get more creative at night, but I also get very sleepy and careless. I can't always work on stuff late at night. Whenever I've tried to pull all-nighters for cosplays before, it's always been like, well, it's 3 in the morning. I just screwed something up. It's time for bed. I can never manage it. Even when I was in college, I could never manage all-nighters. Here we go. Are you working on anything, Lizard King? There we are. Oop, there we go. Ah! Glue everywhere! Fine. Just string these. Okay. Okay. This hoodie is going to be finished today. One way or another, it's going to be finished today. Breaks are important too, though. What have you been working on? How about that? Go. Ta-da! It's good to be your own boss though, isn't it? Although you only have yourself to hold. You can only hold yourself accountable. You have no one else to hold accountable, I guess. I don't know. If that makes sense. If you don't work, nobody's getting anything done, huh? Alright. Next layer. Let's see. I'm gonna count everything out again. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Good start. I'm gonna need to go over this whole thing with tape later and just get all the fur off of it. I've got too many animals in the house. Oh, very cool, very cool. I have a slight problem here. No, I think I got Sharpie set up on one of these scales. No one will notice. No one. There we What's your name? 60C? Hello there, how are you doing? Hi to you too, role player. I do like Sonic. I have a Sonic hoodie. I have a Sonic sweatshirt I was wearing last night. It's really cute. It's got 2 hedgehogs. Well, it's got 3 hedgehogs. It's got a mama hedgehog and 2 baby hedgehogs. And one of the baby hedgehogs is all blue and standing next to a tipped over can of blue paint. It's so cute. It took me forever to get that it was Sonic. At first I was just like, oh, it's Hedgehog, so cute. And he's like, oh, it's Sonic. That's even cuter. I am a dog trainer. Today's my day off. Yeah, it took me far longer than I'd like to admit that it was Sonic the Hedgehog. I just thought it was an artistic hedgehog. Like, look, I painted, and now I'm all blue. I thought it was Sonic. Yep, Finn. Gotta be fast. Gotta be fast. Unfortunately, I'm very slow. I'm more like a normal hedgehog. Not too fast. I wonder they can be quick when they try. Alright. I am so worried about not getting these scales laid down properly. I can do it. Thank you for the follow, role player. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a wonderful afternoon. I always thought Tails was really cute. And thank you for the follow, 60C. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think Tails. Tails is always really cute. And he could fly, come on. I'm always gonna go for the character who can fly. Okay, we're good. Everything's fine. I thought I misplaced stuff. Thanks for the follow, Vind. I hope you are having a wonderful afternoon. You guys are seriously making my day today. I have no idea what's going on, but I'm going to just accept it. I'm just going to accept it and be happy. With this needle, it does not want to go through. There we go. Didn't get that quite lined up right. My favorite color, I would have to say right now my favorite color is red. I know. Well, it changes. Right now it's red. Lately it has, or for a while it was pink. Mostly because I was around guys a lot and I thought it was really funny if everything I had was pink. So, pink backpack, pink pens, pink shoes, all pink. I don't know what SonicCon is, and I do have, I've got the music I've got going. I'm gonna leave that on for now. Purple's a good color too. Alright, I'm gonna get that layer down. I need to make sure that I don't mess this up. If I don't get it laid down properly now, then I'm going to have to get creative later on. And that is not my favorite kind of creative, the desperate kind. Now, I am working on a pair of horns right now. I'm covering them in felt scales. Just hot gluing them on. And they're going to be for a hoodie that I've made for the character Pakko from the game Gigantic. You can check them out at gogigantic.com. And I am pretty pleased with how this is turning out. But I do wish I had given myself a little bit more leeway with how much felt I had. Because it looks like I have exactly enough felt to cover these and no more. Sorry, I'm not going to be changing my music right now. Going to work. Okay. Let's get those down. This is gonna work. It just has to work. There is no other option here. Got 5 there. I've got 5 there. Alright, time to glue again. There we go. Not going to burn myself again. I'm sad that I have to say again. Because I already burned myself once today. Those ones are on. These are going to be horns. We're going to go like that. I've got a little hole there so it'll fit on top of my head. Hello there, Leroy. I am working on a Pakko hoodie. Pakko is a character from the game Gigantic. He's like a baby snow giant, I think. And he is super duper cute. So I'm making a hoodie, and these are his horns. They're just EVA foam, the kind you can get at the hardware store. And I'm coating them in felt scales right now with my handy dandy hot glue.
Have like a picture of Pakko.
I should. Let me link a picture of Pakko. Role player, if you don't drop it, I will be blocking you. So that link right there is Pakko. And again, you can check out the game more at gogigantic.com. But yeah, he was available for a very short amount of time. And I played it one time and I was awful, but he was so cute, I had to make a hoodie. I was gonna make a kigurumi to start with, but then I realized that I would probably not wear a kigurumi, so I went with a hoodie. Nope, not a Sonic stream. Thanks for the follow, Leroy. I hope you're having a wonderful afternoon. I did studio art in college, and I got a master's in 3D modeling, and now I just do what I want to do. I've always enjoyed making stuff with my hands, so that's kind of more what I'm coming from. Yeah, I feel like 3D modeling school was really good for helping me figure out how to work on stuff in 3 dimensions.
Possibly the most expensive way to learn that.
Yes, the very most expensive way to learn it, and I don't talk about that anymore. Thank you, dear. Oh, playing League? I have not played League, but I have seen some amazing League cosplayers. Let's face it, that's what I care about most anyway. I think I have watched most of the cinematics though, like the cinematic trailers. No, I cannot speak French or German. I am not that accomplished. I took Spanish in high school, but it just didn't stick. Move that up a little bit. There we go. I bet it's addictive. I've got friends who play. I've got a friend who went to PAX just for the League of Legends tournaments. It's the only reason he wanted to go. Still went to the rest of the convention, but that was what prompted him to go. And as soon as they stopped having their tournaments there, he stopped going. I know that everyone who's really into League is really into League. I'd like to try it sometime. The character designs are amazing. But I am a bit afraid that I'm going to be awful at it. People are going to yell at me. I know. I'm surprised he didn't keep going. PAX is an awesome convention. Alright. Now, glue those down. Although, that one's still cooling, so I'm going to leave that there for just a minute. 3D printer? No, we do not have a 3D printer, but we want one. And when we do get one, I will have the ability to make whatever we need for it. Because I got those skills. I got those skills. That is my husband. You know, he joined me for some Guild Wars 2 on Sunday, and he'll be helping me out with the... Where did this go? The Beckett gun. This is part of the pattern so far. I'm patterning it, and I'm going to be doing a bunch of the fabrication, and he is going to figure out how to make it transform, because Beckett has 2 pistols that transform into a shotgun, and he is determined that we're going to be able to do that, so... I'm looking forward to seeing what he's got planned. Oops. Yeah, I want a 3D printer. You can do some cool stuff with 3D printers. And I saw Melissa Ng, who's a 3D print artist, and she made a full set of armor for Felicia Day. It was spectacular. Ugh, that is the thing dreams are made of right there. Alright. I did hear about the incident in Brussels, and that is just heartbreaking. I can't think about it because it makes me too sad. But I did hear about it. Yeah, I have heard that the community can be a bit toxic. That's, I think, the main thing keeping me from trying League. I have no more character slots opening Guild Wars, so I will not be making a character named Sonic. I'm sorry. Alright, what else am I missing? Yeah, sure, show me the champion you use. I'm sorry to hear that, 6DC. Alright, you guys. Calm things down or I will ban you. Got it? Oh, very cool, Leroy. That guy looks epic. If I ban one of you, I'm gonna ban both of you. I'm done with you guys. Okay? Role player, 6DC. I'm just done. Alright. Alright, Zell, one more thing about Sonic and you're gone too. I'm done. If anybody feels like I've banned them wrongly, you can feel free to whisper me after the stream. But I'm done with the Sonic, okay? Alright, so his name is Jin Leroy. What kind of a character is he? Wind. Weren't you already here? You were already here. I'm just done with the Sonic shit, okay? Okay. So tell me more about Jin Leroy. Is he mage, assassin, support, DPS? What does he do? Ooh, a marksman. What is ADC? I'm not familiar with that term. That's cool. Oh, very cool, very cool. I get it, I get it. So he kind of powers up as you go around, as you go along in the game. Sounds like a very important role. Nope, sorry, I'm not changing my music, so I'm not taking song requests. Thank you for stopping in, though. I hope you are having a wonderful afternoon. Go. Oh, he's a little bit twisted, huh? I saw the cutest cosplay from League of Legends. There's that little girl with the teddy bear, and the teddy bear gets all big and attacks for her. And there was a family group. I don't remember who the other people were cosplaying. They were also from League of Legends. But there was the little girl dressed as the little girl. She had little cat ears and her stripy stockings, and she was adorable. And then I think it was her dad was dressed as the bear. And so every time someone asked to take a picture, she would lean into him, and it was so cute. Oh my goodness. Phantom of the Opera combined with Dexter. Ooh. It does sound pretty twisted. I know my friend Timber, Annie and Tibbers, yep. It was the cutest cosplay. Oh, so cute. I love it when families do stuff like that. There we go. Next layer down. I know my friend Timber is currently working on a Misfortune. Captain Misfortune? I'm not sure. Cosplay right now. She's working on the big old hat. There. Yeah, I think I would totally try playing Annie. She's just too cute. So how long have you been playing League, Leroy? That's a different one. That's not the one I saw, but that is also absolutely wonderful. I love that. Oh, you couldn't go out? Well, good enough reason to start playing a game. The one I saw, the guy was in like a full suit. Like you couldn't see him at all. He had the full, basically character suit. But yeah, it's such an awesome idea. What a great way to cosplay with your kid, you know? Things have ended up a little bit off now. It's gonna work. It's going to work. Because it has to. There's no other choice. Can you dig it? thinking. That drops him. Oh, there they are. Ha. Right. So if I start doing... Oh. Okay.
What?
Did you can get that one? This might be the car dealership. Alright. It has been a long time since I've played console games. Quite a long time. Alright. Okay. Another there.
There you go. Robocall.
Oh, alright. I thought that was the car dealer telling me that I need to spend more money on my car. Okay. This is going to work. One way or another, it's going to work. Dying Light and Call of Duty. I've been hearing a lot about Dying Light lately. I just can't play zombie games. little bit too jumpy to play zombie games. Alright, let's put these three down. There. Okay. Okay. Everything's working out fine. If you're ever interested in trying out Gigantic, let me know. I've got keys for it. It's a 5-on-5 arena thing. People are kind of calling it a MOBA, but it's not. It plays more like Team Fortress 2. It's a lot of fun. That's what this character's from. And that's mostly what I've been playing lately. Okay, right there. It's currently in closed beta and it's going to be free to play with Cash Shop. You want a key? It's not on Steam. It's for Xbox or Windows 10. I wish it was on Steam. That's just not the way things worked out. Ow, 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 ow. Yep, the glue dripped onto my finger. I am being careful. This is me being careful. If you couldn't tell, I'm not very good at being careful. Oh, I'm done with the Sharpie side up. Oh well, you can barely tell. You can barely tell. Oh, you found it? you got Windows 8? Yeah, it does require Windows 10 because it's an app, basically, in the Windows Store. I'm not sure how that works. Alright, there's that down. Let me move the hot glue. And, ooh, what did I just do? That. That. And that. Alright, Leroy. There is your beta key. One problem that people do run into when installing it, after you've activated your beta key and you go into the Windows Store to hit download, sometimes that download button won't show up. All you have to do is log out of your Windows account and then log back in and everything should be just fine. I do hope you get a chance to try it out. I think it's a lot of fun. You're welcome, Leroy. Alright. More gluing. Here we go until I finish the horns. Or until the car dealer calls. Alright. Ah, the glue only got on my nail that time. There we go. There. I don't know how fur manages to tangle itself inside of the belt. I don't understand. Alright. By the way, in case it doesn't make sense, the reason I'm switching back and forth is because I'm waiting for this glue to cool before I take out the pins and basically peel it back because I don't want to peel it off. That would make me very sad. There we go. Right. I am currently making... I will explain. Hi, Woo. I'm just going to call you Woo because you've got two W's there. So I'm going to make you Woo. I'm currently making horns. These are The base is EVA foam. It's the kind you can find in the hardware store. And I'm coating them in felt scales. I am making a hoodie based off of... Let me copy the link again.
You should just put the image up on your stream.
I should, but I just am not going to right now.
Okay.
There. Go. Based off of that character from the game Gigantic. Fine, let me... save the image? Save the image. Is there one that has a clear background? I don't think so. Save image. Yeah, sure, just save that. Let's get over. Add. What did that save? Downloads? Pictures? Where did that actually save? I don't know where that actually saved. There we go. That little guy right there. Let me get my stuff set back up again. Alright. I stream 4 days a week, 6 streams a week, of course barring anything getting in the way. I typically do crafty streams on Tuesdays and Fridays around 1 o'clock. Tonight at 7 I will be with Gigantic Cosplay. We're going to be working on Beckett, also from Gigantic. We're going to be working on her guns. Sundays I do Cosplay Hunt, where I play a game for a bit, and then do some sketches for a bunch of different ways to cosplay a character from that game. Mondays, I just kind of play whatever I want. Last night I started Valiant Hearts, so I'm going to be continuing that next Monday. And I think that's all my streams. Yeah. Sunday, Monday, 1 stream each, and then... Oh, Friday evenings at about 5:30 I play Gigantic. Hi Bartosa, welcome back. I'm going to be playing more Valiant Hearts on Monday, Bartosa. Thank you, Leroy. I'm going to be so happy to see you in my chat again. Alright. By the way, Woo, if you have any more questions, feel free to ask. Just please don't bring up Sonic the Hedgehog. I can't take any more Sonic the Hedgehog today. That's alright, Bartosa. I will be playing more of it. Sleep's important, especially when you're recovering. Oh, thank you, Leroy. You've made my day. You've made my day. Yes, 7 o'clock tonight. I will be back. And making more patterns. I did like it, Bartosa. But if they kill that dog, if that game kills that dog, I'm gonna get very mad. I'm gonna say it now. Don't tell me what happens one way or another, but if they kill that dog, I'm gonna get so mad. I can't even. Because it seems like a very cute game, you know? With the art style and the little stumpy guys and... You know, of course everyone's gonna make it through, right? But it is about a world war. Not everyone made it through that. So I can't rule out the possibility that someone's gonna die. Thank you for not spoiling Bartosa. I think this is also an effect of watching Game of Thrones. Even... Oh no, I'm never playing that game, Leroy. I am never playing that game now. Never, ever. I would quit playing too if that happened. I would just be like, no, I'm turning off the game, I'm not doing this. You can't make me. So yeah, thanks to Game of Thrones. Thanks to Game of Thrones, even in other things that seem so innocent, like, oh, there's no way somebody could die. I'm always just like, someone's gonna die. I just know somebody's gonna die. I just can't, someone's gonna die. And then occasionally somebody does, and I'm like, no, I knew it. Why did you prove me right? Did I, Bartosa? I died. I failed once on that last boss that I did. Hi there, Marco. How are you doing? Hipster art style. Gigantic. No, I don't think Roland had a beard. They do need, like, Sven has mustaches, doesn't he? Doesn't he? No, I think he might just have a giant nose. You're right, they do need some bearded characters. I feel like they also need some really big tanky ladies too, though. But they've got a pretty great lineup, I think. They've got a good range of heroes. But yeah, Bartosa, you missed me failing on the flamethrowers. I think it took me nearly 10 minutes to get the dynamite lit and into the flamethrower bucket. I couldn't do it. I kept trying and I kept barely missing or it would bounce out. I got so mad. I got so mad, Bartosa. Squishy laughed at me. Sven is a hipster. I feel like he's as far from a hipster as you could possibly get. But I mean it. If something happens to that dog, if something happens to a dog in any game I play, I swear you're gonna see me rage quit my own stream. I'll do my best not to. Ah! I'm glad you're gonna watch the rest of it later, Bartosa. I feel so loved. I feel so loved. And the audio should be better now, Bartosa. I know that Croatia is near Greece, I think. I think so. I am making horns. It's for Pakko right over there. Look at his little horns. I think they're looking pretty good too. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? To do something based on the stream chat. I don't know. I cry at people telling me stories about how much they love their old dogs. I am a complete sucker for dogs. I think I've refused to watch Old Yeller because I know the dog dies. I won't watch Where the Red Fern Grows either. I just can't handle it, Leroy. I can't. You got a rear projector TV? That sounds fancy. So it doesn't share a board, but it's kind of close. Alright. At least I was kind of close. At least if I was looking at the map, I'd know relatively the right direction to go. Right? Oh, they're shooting Game of Thrones and Star Wars there? Oh. I wonder what parts they're filming there. broke your TV! Oh, that really sucks. What champion would I play, Leroy? Tell me. So that way when I try it out, I'll know who to aim for. Alright, you guys. Looking pretty good. Oh, King's Landing is in Croatia. Got it. Hi, Jet Set. Welcome back. How are you doing this afternoon? All right. So I'm using these scales to just cover up that bit under there. And this part's not going to show because it's going to be right against the hoodie. Nar. Who's Nar? Adorable! Oh my goodness. Yeah, I would totally try to play Nar. I would. I'm glad to hear you're doing well, Jet Set. Aw, well at least you only paid $10 for Bartosa. Yep, these are horns for the hoodie, and you can see it's got the hollow bit there, so it'll fit on my skull properly. So it's not just a flat thing that's gonna not sit on my curved head. I hope that made sense. We are slowly but surely making progress. There was some question in the beginning of whether or not I would actually have enough felt to cover the whole thing. But things are looking pretty promising right now. Alright. Go. Alright, thank you for having me put up the Pakko picture.
Oh.
He's very cute over there. Every time I see him, I just want to smile. He's so squishy. He's just so cute. So I am just going to take a little piece of felt and cover up that little corner right there. Because it won't show, but it's still bothering me right now. You'll learn, Jet Set, you'll learn. My main go-to for everything is overkill. It's gonna look so good. It's gonna. I'm glad you like it so far. I'm really hoping that I'll be able to wear it on the gigantic cosplay stream tonight. Oops. Oh, I remembered I was saying. I was telling Bartosa that I had been having some issues with my recordings with the audio lately. But that problem should be fixed. I checked it last night and it was fine. It turns out that my hard drive was too full and it was slowing down on the recordings. So that the audio wasn't in sync. Alright, those are gonna go there. The rest of it is nearly done. I still have to put on the button eyes. And I still need to tack down all the lining, but it's nearly done. I did tack down the zipper so it lays much flatter now. Oh man, it's almost 4?
Yep.
Jeez. Didn't realize it was so late. I've been streaming for a while. Thanks for telling me, Bertosa. I'm glad to know everything's working right now. But yeah, it didn't seem to affect the streams, it just seemed to affect the recordings. The Crow? I think I flipped past that on Netflix before. He's kind of a vengeance hero, right? Or am I thinking of something entirely different? Oh, that's sad. Spike Spiegel. Cowboy Bebop, right? Oh, I've got a friend who would love that. She likes dark gothic rock. So just had one little patch to do right there. Everything should be good. Alright, Bartosa. Thank you so much for stopping in. I hope to see you again soon. And things will work out. It's going to. This is going well so far. Spike did have style. Oh, Cowboy Bebop. That was one of the first animes I ever watched. To this day, every time I hear Tank, I'm like, yeah. And I will never forget the ending. Okay. Alright, after this, I've got one more size of scales. With any luck, everything is just going to work. I thought I touched them. I did, actually. I'm Facebook friends with Troy, their communication guy, and then one of their art people as well. I think of a few Motegans traded Twitter follows with me too. So yeah, they know what's going on. They know what's going on. Alright, gotta let that cool. Get these ones down. You should totally do it, Jet Set. And if you do, you have to show me pictures, okay? I know my first cosplay, Kairi from Kingdom Hearts, I lucked out and I had just dyed my hair kind of a burgundy color, so it nearly matched. I was very pleased. But yeah, Spike does have epic hair. Go. Use it while you got it. There we go. Alright, time for the big ones. You can do this. I have been working on this, I think I started 2 weeks ago. I haven't done too much off stream though, I've mostly been working on it on stream. You've learned the joy of selfies, Jesset? Oh my goodness. I still have not learned that joy. I hate the way I look in pictures. Unless I'm in cosplay, then everything's wonderful. Yeah, just for a couple of weeks. I would say that ideally, I would be able to get this done within a week easy. Things have just been busy.
Did they give you an estimate on when your car was done?
Sometime today.
Okay.
I hope so, because I've got work I got work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's get this done. It's always stressful having your car in the shop. Because they're always going to find something else that's going to cost a lot of money. Are you just taking all the selfies ever, Jet Set? Oh, you know. Lizard King says hi.
Oh, yeah.
My dad has a selfie stick. Just so you know. He uses it when they go on vacation. When my mom and my dad go on vacation. That way they don't have to ask strangers to take pictures for them. He just has a stick. They stand, they pose themselves, they get their picture, and they go on. So they're not using it for like duck face selfies or anything, but my dad has a selfie stick. Oh, getting the cat in there, Jet Set. I think that's pretty good selfie behavior right there. Pretty standard selfie 101. Get your pet. Just don't do a duck face. Just don't do a duck face. Alright. There. Okay, after that, I've got several more of these. I think that I actually did better this time around. I got more than enough to cover this. Yeah. I think it's pretty cool. That was 3. 3 big ones. Hit 6, 8 of those. I can do math. 8 of these. Good. I'm making sure I'm not mixing anything up. You only do duck face. Jet set. Oh, you only do a duck face? Ironically, I get it. I get it. There we go. This is going to work. He's writing a book. Go. I can't get over how much this looks like the top of an asparagus, though. Seriously. Hellraiser. I don't know what Hellraiser is. You're channeling Zoolander there. Oh, there's a Zoolander 2 coming out, isn't there? I can't believe it. I also can't believe that Benedict Cumberbatch is actually in Zoolander 2. Oh. Go. The Zoolander. That movie is still funny. All these years later, that movie is still funny. Lizard King, whenever I take a picture, I always do the, did you take a picture yet, face? Did you take it yet? Am I still smiling yet? That's my face. That's my picture face. Did you do it? You didn't say anything. That strange smile like, do I need to keep going? That didn't go down well enough. Go, and there we go. I did this one a little bit wrong. No, my fingers are not immune to heat. I get burnt a lot. It's just that the stringies, they're not hot anymore. be nice if I was immune to heat. Oh, I think it this one's down already. Squirt. Right. I've kind of lost track of what I was doing on these. Yeah, for the most part, I'm not really touching the hot glue. Oh, you should practice. You should do more, Leroy. Get back into drawing. I'm trying to do that too. It's hard though. It's hard drawing something and just being like, but what if it's bad? I don't want to start. What if it's bad? But I know you just gotta start. You just gotta do it. So I encourage you, Leroy. Draw. Practice. Seriously, that telemarketer again? Wow. Here we go. I glue all these again.
That's your card? That's your phone.
Huh?
That's your phone.
What's my phone?
That's just right.
Oh. Listen to the voicemail?
Yep.
Alright, this might be it, you guys. My card might be ready. Let's see. Yeah, that was the same number. Alright, my card might be ready. But I don't know because I missed the call. There's no voicemail. It's the same number as for the dealership.
Okay. Call him back when you're done.
I will. It means I'm gonna have to finish up real quick. Because I need my car tomorrow. What kind of stuff do you like drawing, Jet Set? Thank you for the follow, Yaros. I hope you're having a wonderful afternoon. Alright, you guys, think I'm gonna get this layer done. And then I might need to call it. I have to call the dealer and then go pick up my car. Fingers crossed, that's why they called. Alright, people, places, things. I've never liked drawing landscapes. There's always too much. I have a hard time focusing. I like drawing people, though. What did you used to like drawing, Lizard? Or Lizard, not Lizard King. Leroy. What did you like? What did you used to like drawing? Oh, Lizard King, you're an artist too? Awesome! Well, of course you exaggerate. That's what makes it funny. That's awesome that your friends kept the comics. Dinosaurs. Everyone went through a dinosaur phase. Even I went through a dinosaur phase. Although I think it quickly turned into dragons. These dragons are cooler. Do you draw a lot of League characters? Alright. That is looking pretty cool if I say so myself. And I do. Alright. Alright, I look forward to seeing your drawings on another stream, okay? Why is my phone still on? I think it is very scaly and also very purple. These things are both true. And are both things that I was going for. I'm nearly done. I'm nearly done. Going fast now. There we go. Two more. Two more. Yep, Jet Set, super observant. And I will check out your link in just a minute, Leroy. Oh, it's stream crunch time right now. Alright, so I am going to be finishing these up, but I do need to take a break. You would be the noticer. If I was a superhero, my name certainly would not be the estimator. Alright, let me check out your link. Let me check out your link real quick. Oh, it's pretty. Alright, you guys. So, one more. Very cool, very cool. Tracing and copying are both great ways to learn how to draw. Helps you learn how to use reference. Oh, you got Instagram, Jet Set? Is that you taking a selfie with a chicken? Alright, I'll take a look at that some more later. Alright. Alright. Thank you for sharing with me, Leroy. If I check out League, if I play League, I will definitely try to play Nar. He's super cute. Yeah, I need to go see what's up with my car. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you had a good Crafternoon. I know I did. Today, we made quite a bit of progress on these. Would have been faster if I wasn't talking so much, but I like talking with you guys. Yeah, I think it's looking pretty good. There is a pretty good chance that I'll be able to wear my hoodie on the gigantic cosplay stream tonight. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I might do it. You can follow me on Twitter for scheduling announcements. Link down below, along with a link to my Discord if you want to talk games and cosplay off stream. Like I said, I will be back today at 7 with gigantic cosplay. I will be hosting them on my channel. Yeah. Oh, I'm in desperate need of a snack. I can feel it now. I can feel it now. Okay. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I love you all. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Ah! Where's that going? Okay. I forgot I had XSplit open over here. I'm not used to having it open over here. Alright, bye!